Hey everybody, it's Mike. It's Thursday. It's March 28th, 2024. And with this video, what I'd like to do is to take everyone through two topics. The first topic is an update on my eye situation with my cataracts. This is not something that I would normally do because it is a personal and private matter, but because of the response that I received from the video I did 3 weeks ago announcing that I had the cataracts, and because of them, that I had to step back for a period of time from doing presentations and videos because I couldn't really sit in front of the computer for more than 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes tops, before the eye strain just became too much. And what has helped a lot are these new glasses. These are my computer glasses, and they have the blue light filter, and everything on the screen looks very clear now, whereas before I was moving back and forth and trying to get in focus, and of course that caused a lot of the eye strain in itself. And that's because the prescription for my eyes had changed significantly, and it changed because of the cataracts. This is what was explained to me, and the change was pretty drastic. In fact, I went back to the eye doctor about a week ago, and I said, hey, these new glasses I have for distance with the new prescription, things still seem a little off to me. And so the optician sat me down and said, the reason for that is because your prescription changed so much that your eyes have to adjust now to the new prescription. And she said, give it about 2 weeks and things will settle down. And she was exactly right. So it's been crazy, I'll tell you. And the other thing I wanted to talk about are some supplements for my dog that I wanted to share with my audience because Charlie, who is my best bud, I love him. He's an Akita Chow mix, and he's just a great dog. And I started him on a number of supplements going back about 2 years ago when he was diagnosed via an ultrasound with having a growth on his liver, which is something I was told by the vet is very common in dogs. So I'll get to that in a moment. But let's just talk about the eyes first, and let me tackle that. I had a number of folks, a lot of folks in fact, came to me through the comments section and email saying that there were a number of ways to address cataracts without surgery. Now, the thing is, I was told, it was explained to me by the eye doctor, that they won't even consider doing surgery until you hit 5 on the meter. So it's a scale of 1 to 10. So until you hit that midpoint, there is no surgery. You're just going to have to live with cataracts. That, in a way, was a blessing because it gave me the motivation and the incentive to try one of these natural approaches. So what am I doing? And just to let you know, I am seeing, no pun intended, some progress. I do believe my eyes are getting better. Now, so many of the suggestions came through and said organic castor oil. So what I do is I rub the castor oil into my eyelids right before bed and go to sleep. And I've been doing that now for about 3 weeks. And I am seeing a difference. With the cataracts, even at 2 to 3 on the scale, a lot of times it seems like, for those of you who wear eyeglasses, like your glasses are smudged. And it's really annoying. And I also have a floater in my right eye. And I was told that the castor oil will also address the floater. And I was also told that you have to make sure that you get 100% cold pressed oil, which is what I did. And this is the product that I bought. Sky Organics. And I got this off of Amazon. So that's what I'm using. So rub it in to my eyelids at night before I go to bed. And that's it. And I've been doing that for about 3 weeks, and I am seeing a difference. The other thing that I'm doing is there's a supplement, and I was taking a look around and doing searches on the internet, and this one came up ranking very high as being very beneficial to helping with cataracts. It's called Cataracts. And it's a vegan supplement for lens clarity and retinal health. And let me see if I can show you the ingredients here. Vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, copper. You can take a look there. See if I can get that in focus for you. Are you going to focus or not? I don't know. It's not focusing. But in any case, this is the product, Cataracts, and you take 2 of these a day. So between the supplement and the organic castor oil, I'm seeing a difference. So that's a good thing. Let me see. Now let me move to the dog supplements. And I'm doing this as a public service announcement because I know a lot of us have our pets, and especially dogs and cats. And these supplements would apply to a cat as well. They have supplements for cats to help them with cataracts and kidney and liver health. So let me start with the liver and kidney supplement. So going back about 2 years ago, Charlie had an ultrasound and they found a growth on his liver. And they weren't sure if it was cancerous or not. The only way they could tell is if they biopsied it. And they weren't able to do that because they had him in twilight and they weren't able to, stick the needle in to biopsy the growth. And I told him, don't worry about it. I'm a believer in the natural cycle of life. And just to share a story with you, my sister's dog, Ziggy, had the same situation. And my sister opted for the surgery. Now, if I back up a little bit, Charlie and Ziggy were diagnosed about the same time. I think Charlie a little bit before Ziggy. And so I went for a consultation with the surgeon. And he said to me, look, I'm going to let you know that any surgery is risky. And when you have an older dog, because Charlie's going to be 13 in May, he's in great health, but he's still 13 years old. Anytime they go in for surgery and you have to give them the anesthesia, there's a risk that they may not come out of surgery. So this was not something that I was looking to do. And the surgeon said that we really don't know what we're looking at until we open Charlie up and see what we're dealing with. And so, my sister took Ziggy in and went to have the surgery, and he didn't make it. He died on the operating table. So it's a very sad thing. We're all very attached to our pets. They are a part of our family. And, so that was a very, very difficult thing for my sister. And there was no way that I was going to put Charlie through that. I would not be able to live with myself if I brought him in for that surgery and something happened while he was being operated on, when I could have let him just live his life out naturally. When our time is up, our time is up. So in any case, so that was about 2 years ago. And so this is a product that I bought. It's called, let me see. Can we see that? It's made by Coco Luna, or Coco and Luna, liver and kidney milk thistle. And it's a liver and kidney supplement for dogs, and it's also a detox for their kidney and livers. And he started on this 2 years ago, and he's done exceptionally well. In fact, I brought this into my vet. I said, look, at the time he was 11, and when he would go relieve himself, in the backyard, his flow was okay. But after starting on these supplements, his urine flow was really good. And the vet said he's looking very, very healthy. And She also said that she doubts that his particular growth or his cyst or his tumor is cancerous because those types of tumors, if they are cancerous, they could progress very quickly. And so it's been about 2 years now for Charlie, and he's doing really well. So I recommend this product. Okay, so this is not medical advice. Let me just say that because, YouTube. I'm just letting you know what's working for my dog, for Charlie. Okay, so, and unfortunately, I can't get this. Maybe you can see it now. Is that better? That's what it looks like. And it has milk thistle. There's a bunch of B vitamins, potassium, L-arginine, dandelion extract, EPA, DHA. So you can look it up online. You can take a look at all of the ingredients. Okay, so that's number one. Also, because of his growth on his liver, the research I did said that vitamin E complex can be very good, especially if the tumor was cancerous. So there's a supplement by Nutrition Strength. It's vitamin E complex for dogs. And let me see if I can get that so you can see it. Okay. And again, I picked these up on Amazon. This one happens to be expensive. This is about $42 for the bottle. But I can tell you when he started on this, in short order, his fur became very shiny. And also vitamin E is good if your dog has skin issues. If you read the reviews on the product, many people will say that the skin issues that their dogs were having went away once they started this product. And also what will happen with this is their claws will grow. They'll get longer and stronger, so you're going to have to clip them, okay? So he's on this as well. So he gets 2 of these a day. He gets 3 of these. The bottle tells you on the kidney and liver supplement, based upon your dog's weight, how many pills they should get. Also, fish oil for dogs. And so he's on this. He gets 2 fish oil tablets a day. And for his joints. Now, I know a lot of people are probably using glucosamine, but I was told by my vet that this particular brand, Dasequin, or I guess maybe Dasequin, I've heard it pronounced both ways with MSM, very good. Once Charlie started on this, Charlie's 75 pounds, so this is for large dogs. They have a different size bag and pill. Actually, they're chewables for smaller dogs. And once he started on this, his joints got better. I could tell by the way he was walking. His gait looked stronger, and so I recommend this as well. All right? It's called Dasequin, and this is expensive as well. And how many are in this one? 150. So you can get them. I think there's a bag with 50 and one with 150. He gets 2 of these a day. My vet said you can drop them down to 1. I said, well, if I continue with 2, is that a problem? She said, no. So this has helped a lot with his joints. Because when dogs get older, and even cats, they get like us. They get crickety. Now, a lot of dogs, and I'm going to assume cats as well, also get cataracts. And going back, maybe a couple of years ago, Charlie started to get some fogginess in his eyes. And so going back, I guess about 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I had my cataracts diagnosed, I said, let me see what I can do for him. And so here's a product, I think it's called Novia Golden Age Eyesight Shoes. It's an antioxidant, eye health, eye function, visual clarity, zinc, lutein, and astaxanthin. And there's other ingredients. You probably can't see that, but again, I'll leave the links down below, and you can click and take a look. Now, he's been on this for 3 weeks, and he gets 2 of these. Again, it's based upon weight. And I was looking at his eyes, and I said, I'll be darned. His eyes look like they're getting clearer. So I said to my wife, I said, hon, take a look at Charlie's eyes. Do they look clearer to you? And she looked at him. She says they do. Okay, so I do believe this is working. The reviews for this product are very good. For all of these products, by the way. Very, very good. So I wanted to share that with everybody because, like I said, we love our pets. They are a part of our family, and there are ways to help them. And again, I can't say enough about this product here for the kidney and liver. This is excellent. And for that matter, for his cataracts. Okay. So that's it, folks. That's all I wanted to do with this video. It has nothing to do with the Beatles or anything else. It's basically a public service announcement for our pets, and just to give you an update on my eyes. And like I said, because so many of you were so wonderful with your suggestions, and so I'm going this route now. Again, the castor oil, the organic castor oil, and this particular supplement, it appears to be working. Okay, if it seems like it stalls or whatever, I'll try something else. But I think I'm going to be okay. But I still need to take time off. In fact, it's almost like a godsend, because this time off has given me time to move a lot of my beetle stuff. Those of you who follow my channel know that I have a massive collection of beetle vinyl from all over the world. And going back about a week and a half ago, I met a gentleman that was into collecting beetle collectibles. And so I had a chat with him. I explained to him what I have, and I do have a lot of stuff, or I had a lot of stuff. And so we've been working together, and I've been selling a lot of my beetle merch, collectibles, memorabilia, the vinyl, 8-tracks, to this gentleman. And I'll tell you what, it's a relief to get rid of some of this stuff, because the Beatles are just not what they used to be for me. I was in the church, and I was worshiping them, and now it's just... So I sold off a good chunk of it. I've kept some of it because for investment purposes. Some of the vinyl I have is highly collectible, and I was collecting for years, and so some of what I have I'm just going to hold on to, because like I said, it's going to have a pretty good ROI, especially when Billy departs. I think if you have Beatle merch, Beatle memorabilia, and vinyl, and once Billy goes, and Ringo, but more Billy, you're going to see an uptick in demand for that type of stuff. And so that's why I'm holding on to it. But in any case, like I said, I did get rid of a lot of it. And big weight off my chest, good riddance. I didn't care anymore. Anyway, so that's it, folks. Couple things. Yeah, there are some shows coming up. I mentioned in the last video 3 weeks ago that the Cyphers channel did a 3-hour interview with me, and they're going to have part 1 in April, part 2 in May, and part 3 in June. About an hour of it will talk about the Beatles. The other 2 hours had nothing to do with the lads. It had to do with what's going on in the world, and secret societies, and the New World Order, and all that stuff. And let me see. I'm still going to do the interview with Juxtaposition. I told Juxt, he knows about my eye situation, that I had to get this fixed first in order to sit in front of the computer for 2 hours to have the conversation. But we're going to do that soon. A good friend of mine, Christopher Gardner, reached out. I haven't spoken to Christopher in a long time. He was down in Costa Rica doing some really good stuff. And he's back in the States now. And he emailed me, and he said, "Hey, Mike, do you want to get together and just chat on his podcast?" And I said, "Sure." So we're going to do that. That'll be next month as well, and I still need to catch up with John Neems. So I'll do that as well. But again, I still can't spend enormous amounts of time in front of the computer. It's gotten a lot better, especially with these glasses and with what I'm doing here with the castor oil and the supplement. So that's good. Okay, so that's it. I don't want to prolong this. You guys and gals have a wonderful day, and we will talk soon. The comment section is open, and thank you for listening. Have a great day.
City, the lights are pretty, takes me away to another day. Movie marquees, so much to see. I love the sights and sounds that I feel today. Weekend nights on the town just blows me away. Taking our time, I'll take you, my love. Walking downtown, see the art above. Street vendors roll up their cups. The end of another day has come to an end, you see. They've got to get home so they can pretend that they are free. And there's a policeman walking to his beat, and people move about the busy street. Underground dwellers living under your feet. New York City. Tell me, Mr. Man, can you lend me a hand? This is no time to sit and unwind. Radio City, oh, the lines are busy. I'd like to go home and be alone with you, my dear. A lovely way to spend a day, let's get out of here. Rush hour traffic, got the radio on. You sit and listen while you're driving your car, and soon you know